All right, time for another electric road trip. Another long one back to North Carolina. This time we're going from our home in New Jersey down to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, nestled in the mountains of Western North Carolina. We got out of the house like a whirlwind, as we do, at like 6:30 in the morning. So we're actually at our first charging stop here in Allentown. But so far, so good. We're ready for another fun trip. We've got new front tires. Back tires have held up pretty good. The front tires that come stock on these got worn down pretty quickly, to the point where we were not comfortable making a road trip with those things. One thing to keep in mind with electric vehicles, they're way heavier than their ICE counterparts. They're heavier and you accelerate a lot quicker. You're accelerating quicker with a heavier vehicle. So one thing to keep in mind, the maintenance is way less on an EV. Let's see if I can get this thing in the shade. There's Hannah back there. Hi. way less maintenance, way less on the brakes, and there's just no parts in it. But tires get worn down. You know, you're accelerating quicker, and just in general, it's a heavier vehicle. But we got some brand new shoes on here, and I think we'll be okay. The baby's back there chattering away. So let's hit the road. All right, first stop of, I think, 4. Stop number 1, Allentown, Pennsylvania. Pretty good spot. First of all, unique aspect to these Electrify Americas, they're charged by the minute instead of by the kilowatt, which I did the math, and it should be a pretty cheap stop. I think with my Electrify America Plus pass, it was like 24 cents a minute, which not bad. That method is not totally fair because some cars charge quicker than others. I think really it should be by kilowatt because that's what you're actually using as electrons. But I think that's what everybody's moving towards is by the kilowatt, not by the minute. Some of the older ones are by the minute, but anyways, it doesn't matter. It'll be pretty cheap. It was busy. There's a Mach-E here, there's a Kona, there was another Mach-E, there was an Audi. Yeah, this place is hopping. Babies still stretching their legs and running around over there. Yeah, nice little shopping center. We got Manhattan Bagel, and we're probably juiced up. I may unplug it and move because it's not that far to our next stop. Yeah, the doggos have been walked. Baby's walking around. Yeah, car's juiced up, so we're gonna hit the road. You boys doing okay? Yeah, you're doing all right. Yeah, you got yourself a little walk, little potty break. Yeah, good boys. Baby's stretching her legs down there. Look at her go. Yeah. Yeah, look at her go. Stretching those legs. All right. Yeah. Okay, so this is stop number 2. I've just sort of stepped over to the side to film at a Sheetz. I love it when it's at a Sheetz. You can go in and get whatever you need. In Carlisle, Pennsylvania, second stop out of 4. Both of them have been busy, like all full. Like we got the last open charger at each one. This one has 3 ID.4s. There's us, 2 other ID.4s, and a Chevy Bolt. We're seeing ID.4s all over the place. It's a popular car, and for good reason. It's a great car. Yeah, so these chargers they're always full, and you know, credit where credit's due. I rag on Electrify America a lot for good reason, but they just recently did what I believe is a nationwide update and software upgrade, and the stations, knock on wood, are running really nicely. Our local charger back home in New Jersey is running great now. Usually a couple stations are down whenever I go there, but they're all running beautifully, nice and fast. And hopefully that's a nationwide change. I do know people at the last stop were saying that they've seen upgraded stations. So we'll see how it goes. Stop number 2, so far so good. Hello! Hi! Dawdling around. Mr. Gizmo's about to pull me down. Yes, are you having fun on your little road trip? Yes, Daddy, he's awesome. All right, good. I'm glad. We got ourselves a packed car. There's the front seat with tons and tons of stuff on it. Here's Mommy driving. There's the baby. Hello. Wave. Wave. Yeah, there you go. Good wave. It's a beautiful drive. I haven't gotten much driving footage, but man, yeah, northern New Jersey down into Pennsylvania, like most of northern New Jersey and then western into Pennsylvania is so pretty. It's just lots of farms. It's been a beautiful drive. Way better than, we're going down 81. Way better than 95. Geez, 95's a nightmare. Then you hit traffic around DC. Yeah, 81 down to Asheville or Boone. Man, what a drive. The stops are nice. Yeah, lots of farms. Got the directions up there on Apple CarPlay. We're playing the alphabet game. What letter are we looking for? G. Have you seen any words that start with the letter G? I don't know the alphabet, Daddy. Okay, well, yeah, that would make it pretty hard. But I'll give it a try. All right, that's good. Thanks for the help. All right, off we go. Heading towards stop number 3. Lunchtime. We brought some yummy stuff with us. Emma's got a PB&J. Daddy's got a sandwich. And Mommy's got a, looks like straight off of Pinterest, a salad in a jar. Oh, looks delicious. Notably, there is a electric motorcycle charging over there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I went over to get the lunch out of the car and saw a motorcycle, and I assumed it was a Harley or a Zero. It's a Livewire, I think was the brand. Or it might be the model. It says Livewire across like where the tank would be. Yeah, pretty cool. Electric motorcycle. That's a new one at the charging station. All right. Yeah, stop number 3. Let's dig into lunch.
Did you get it?
All right, stop number 3 was a success. It was actually free. So Electrify America has been making their chargers free while they do upgrades. Our neighborhood one back in New Jersey was free for like a month and a half, and that really spoiled me. That was awesome. And this one is undergoing some upgrades. I think just software upgrades, and it's free. It still works. Everything's fine. Worked fast. I can't remember what it was charging at. Yeah, so 1 out of 3 free, and credit where credit's due. You know, I really have ripped Electrify America in the past. I still wish they would build out more of these. But anyways, maintaining the ones that you have right now is key. And they really, I think they've done a nationwide system upgrade. And so far, knock on wood, every single one we've used has worked really well. Maybe a couple of them have been kind of slow. The screen a little bit slow to change, but that's fine. They're all working. So we've got one more stop, another Electrify America. It's all EA up and down. But every stop has been a new one to us. We've come down 81 before, and I guess we just stopped at different stations. Our next stop is brand new, according to PlugShare, brand spanking new, so I'm pretty excited about that. But anyways, the electric motorcycle, it said Livewire across it, and I'm like, I don't know that brand. I actually spoke to the owner, and he said it's made by Harley. It looked really cool. He said he loves it. And he said actually Harley's spinning it off as its own separate brand, which is interesting. I kind of get that. But yeah, that was really cool. He's just out and about for a nice drive on his electric bike. And yeah, I think he's going on Skyline Drive. That sounds pretty awesome. But yeah, it was cool to pick his brain about it. It's pretty awesome to see electric motorcycles out and about. Well, time to hit the road to get to stop number 4. So let's go. All right, last charging stop number 4. We'll probably stop again for dinner at Bojangles, but last charging stop. And this is my favorite. This is awesome. Brand spanking new, brand new Electrify America chargers. First of all, it's a beautiful spot in Troutville, Virginia. Just rolling hills, great green space to walk the dogs. Over on the other side is a hill way over there. Just a beautiful area. That's Brews Mill Country Store, and it's great. It's got all the usual convenience store type stuff, but also like fresh fried chicken and sandwiches and stuff like that. Yeah, great little store. Tables on the front porch and inside. So just in general, as far as amenities and surrounding goes, this is awesome. It's probably my favorite. Right off the highway too, right off 81. And these things are brand new, freshly installed. I like this, freshly painted EV charging only parking spots. Ironically enough, these brand new ones are the first ones that have given me a hiccup. The app froze and wouldn't connect, and then this thing just spun and spun and spun, and then it was like freezing on screens. I don't know, it's running now, it doesn't matter as long as we get our juice. But I just thought it was funny that the first one that gives us trouble are these brand spanking new ones. But I think it was more the app just being kind of glitchy. Last charging stop, and it's a good one. I'm gonna, we come down to Asheville and Boone quite a bit. I'm gonna make sure this is on the list because this is nice. Man, I know I'm just gushing about it, but I'm used to, some kind of sketchy stops and, or a stop with no amenities. This is awesome. Green space for the dogs, brand new chargers. Kudos to you, Electrify America, for actually putting some of these in. A nice little country store over there. Yeah. The baby's off with mama toddling around somewhere. We're about done, so we'll hit the road in a second. Day one in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. I lazily did not plug in at the house last night. Really should have known to, but I didn't. And we're out visiting family, and I thought, there's a nice fast charger in Boone. We'll go charge up there. Well, that's a problem. There's a fast charger in Boone. There's one. It's this very nice charge point, brand new at Blue Ridge Energy. Awesome, and it's free. It's free. Amazing. Great charger. Good location right outside of Boone, but it's the only one. Beautiful location. It's a nice building, lots of green space. We don't have the dogs with us, but very nice facility. But it's the only fast charger in all of Boone. So we pulled in this morning. There was a Polestar charging and a Mach-E waiting. So we went across the street. Can't see it from here. There's a Nissan dealership. They've got a level 2 charger that's like 20 miles an hour. Well, we added like 3 miles and then thought, well, let's just go get in line across the street. So we came back over here and got in line. The Polestar was gone. Waited on the Mach-E. Fortunately, it juices up fairly quickly. I don't know. We waited like 20 minutes. And now we're charging. So we're just going to get enough juice to get us out to see the family and get back, and then I'll make sure to plug in at the house tonight. Man, I know I get on my soapbox all the time about this, but we need more of these. And the people who are here agreed with me. The folks in the Mach-E were very nice. They agreed. And shocking, here's what everybody says. Boone is like this little hippie college town, progressive, forward-thinking, all about clean energy. How do they not have a dozen of these things? And there's EVs all over Boone. It's not like nobody here has them. Like I see EVs here. Anyways, just had to rant. Kudos, thank you to Blue Ridge Energy. These guys over here, big kudos to you guys for plugging this in and making it free. I mean, they very well could charge us and I'd pay it. Man, God, this is my